So I'm going to start with why they are important. Obviously, just like any foods, they give us energy. And fats are actually the source of food that give us the most energy, the most calories, let's say, per kilograms. So they are a very, very dense, very important source of energy. They are also here to protect our organs. So, as we all know, we all need some cushioning here and there to make sure that, especially with aging and with the cold winters that we know in Canada, that we have some cushioning going on so we don't break our bones if we fall. And they also help us absorb vital nutrients. And there are some vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Those are called liposoluble vitamins. So they absolutely need fat to be absorbed. And those vitamins are essential for our body to function. They're also super important for brain health. And also, something that we forget to take into account, especially with all the noise of diet culture, is pleasure and flavor. I don't know about you, but did it ever happen that you had a meal and it was a typical meat, vegetable, and grain type of meal? And you eat your plate and you feel physically full, but you don't really feel satisfied. There was something missing. There's some flavor missing. And yes, it could be the spices, but more often than not, it's the fat that is missing. The reason why food at really, really great restaurants is so tasty is because they use fat in it, they use butter in it. The reason why some cupcakes are so fluffy is because there's butter in it. And it is a really, really important aspect when it comes to giving flavor, giving texture, and also giving ourselves some pleasure when it comes to eating. Fat has been a food group that has been demonized in the last years and then brought back and then brought back into being bad. So today I'm going to show you how to have fun with food fats. So here's a few examples. We have nut butter, using plain nut butter with, like we mentioned the last workshop, Florencia and I, the ingredients of a nut butter should be peanuts and salt, and that's about it. Versus deli meats for sandwiches. So, for example, in the deli meats, there would be a lot of additives and a lot of salt added just to keep it fresh for longer. So, both of them contain fats. However, with the nut butter, you have more unsaturated fats versus the deli meats, which would be more of those LDLs, those bad cholesterol. Then we have oils versus hydrogenated. I'm having trouble with that word today. Margarine on vegetables. Like we mentioned, the process of hydrogenation creates those trans fats, which are banned in Canada, but still important to keep an eye on. We have chia pudding instead of regular pudding, and I'm super happy to share with you my recipe for my overnight oats, which uses chia seeds. But you can add chia seeds to everything. You can add it to like yogurt. Some people even add it on salads. I've used it in recipes instead of poppy seeds. I'm curious to know how you add healthy fats in your diet.